What's up, Bounders? My name's Fig, and this is Digital Boundaries News. Looks like the Xbox E3 2019 conference just finished up, and man, we got a whole bunch of news for you right now. So if you like this type of stuff, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more news, reactions, and all that YouTube stuff, and here we go. The first thing they showed right off the bat was a brand new Minecraft game, a new game from the minds of Minecraft, well, except for one, but we all know what happened with that one. But here's the thing, the brand new game, Minecraft Dungeon, the closest I could describe it is that it's Diablo meets Minecraft. It looks like a 4-player online and couch co-op type of game. To be very honest, it actually looks really damn good, and I might actually give it a try. I mean, you might be rolling your head a bit saying, oh, Minecraft, who cares? But seriously, look at the trailer and you'll see that if you like Diablo type of games, this actually might be something to look out for. The other stuff that they showed was Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I never played the first Ori. I've seen other people do like speed runs and stuff of Ori. It is a puzzle platformer with some action elements. It has a beautiful art style. The new game is no exception. This game looks amazing, and if you're already excited for Ori and the Will of Wisps, this is just going to make you even more excited. And also, here's the thing, there is a leak of a brand new game coming out from the guys over at Ninja Theory. Just to reiterate, this brand new game was something in the works before Microsoft purchased Ninja Theory. It's a game called Bleeding Edge. It is a 4x4, you could say 3D action beat 'em up game. Think of Overwatch, kinda, sorta, with a whole new group of characters. It looks okay. If you want to know more about the leak that happened prior to that, I'll put in the little eye on this video so you can go check that out. Other stuff, Battletoads. I just did a reaction to Battletoads. If you want to see my reaction to the Battletoads E3 2019 trailer, make sure you check the description and make sure you click that little eye. I'm going to put that in there as well because I love retro games, and man, seeing Battletoads again was pretty damn awesome. Also, The Outer Wilds, the brand new game by Obsidian that we're all looking for. The guys behind the best of the newer Fallout games, Fallout New Vegas, and I'm telling you, this looks like something special. I'm really excited for The Outer Wilds. It has very much a New Vegas type of feel in space. This time, instead of a post-apocalyptic, war-torn 1950s, this time it's just in space. Corporations have taken over everything, and you're coming in to either be a savior, to be a villain, or just be some crazy person going around doing missions. They literally, build it out in that trailer. It looks like a lot of fun. It is going to be a day one purchase for me, probably my most anticipated game of 2019, and I would suggest you guys to check it out. All the trailers and everything I'm talking about, by the way, will be in the description of this video if you want a hot link to it all. Also, they showed a brand new Wasteland 3. To be very honest, it didn't really grab me. It seemed like another tactical-ish type of RPG with a funny style. People who enjoy the Wasteland series will probably get some enjoyment out of this, but for me, meh. That's all I can say about that. New Age of Empires Definitive Edition, upgraded to 4K visuals and graphics. Looks great. If you like Age of Empires 2, go for it. I mean, it's Age of Empires 2. It's a great game. Escape is a brand new mode coming for Gears 5. Basically, if you remember those games, Left 4 Dead, or the new zombie game, the World War Z, it's basically that, except now you have a small team of Gears soldiers, and now they're going doing their things, fighting the locusts and escaping maybe another giant worm. It kind of looks like it. I don't know how expansive it is, but they did state that people could kind of control and kind of design their own versions of the escape levels, which is probably going to bring up a lot of crazy stuff. It's giving me Mario Maker type of nightmares, but we didn't know more than that, so that's all we could go by right now. But if you enjoy Left 4 Dead and you enjoy Gears of War, well, congratulations, they combined the two. The new Xbox Elite controller was showcased as well. This looks pretty cool. Basically, it's an upgrade of already the great Xbox One Elite controller. It gives you even more control and the sensitivity of the control sticks and the back triggers and things of that nature. Overall, it looks about the same as the Xbox One Elite controller, but it is the version 2. So if you wanted the latest and greatest and you held off, well, congratulations. Now you're going to get the better controller in the Xbox Elite version 2. Also, Forza Horizon 4 has a new mode coming soon, and it's Lego. No, I'm not joking. You might see it on screen right now. It's Lego. I have no idea what this is about. Well, I guess the only thing I could think of is that maybe they know that a lot of kids play the racing games, or maybe a lot of parents play the racing games with kids. So Lego could be something that they could play with their kids. And Forza Horizon series is a bit more arcadey than Forza normal. So I guess this works, but it's not for me. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's just not for me. Microsoft announced that they purchased a brand new studio, another big name. They purchased Tim Schafer's studio, Double Fine. That's actually pretty big deal. Double Fine Studios have always made, I would say, well-known and well-regarded games, but they were never really big hits. So this is Xbox's way of saying, hey, we're going to try to put out new and inventive and interesting games outside of the normal big tentpole titles. So I would say it's a good grab overall, and Tim Schafer seemed to be pretty okay with the deal. Only time will tell to see how much influence Microsoft is going to have with Double Fine, but if Double Fine is allowed to kind of just do their own thing and make games for the Xbox, I think it'll be a win-win overall. Then they showed some weird Gears Pop mobile game that whatever, I don't care about that. They showed a brand new the State of Decay 2 Heartland, which if you like the State of Decay series, does look like more State of Decay. They made a big deal of this Crossfire X E3 announced trailer about this new military game, and it's going to be very unique. To be very honest, I wasn't really all that impressed because it was just one big cutscene, no real gameplay, and no real understanding of what the game is about other than it's another military shooter and now you're playing against factions against each other. I guess that's what it's about. Of course, now we're into the big thing. The Xbox Game Pass, Halo Infinite, and Project Scarlet. Here's the thing. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I was a bit disappointed by the Project Scarlet announcement. I was expecting a reveal, like a real reveal of the new Xbox, but they didn't show the machine at all. They only talked about some information that we already knew, that AMD is working on an updated CPU and Navi based system, and they're using DDR6 technology in their machine, and they're using SSDs. So basically, it seems like the PlayStation 5 and the next Xbox kind of learned that lesson from last gen, and these machines are going to be the equivalent to I would say, upper medium tier gaming PC. Hopefully they keep the cost reasonable, but I think that's a good thing. I'm glad that consoles are finally taking advantage of SSD. This is something that's been in PCs for over a decade and only now getting cheap enough that you could buy SSDs for, there's people out there who don't even have a regular hard drive in their computer anymore. They just got SSDs and call it a day because it's just way better for the system overall. Load times are pretty much gone, and this is the wave of the future. Hopefully that works out. I want to see more Project Scarlet. To be very honest, I was very underwhelmed by this announcement. It was just a bunch of hype and no, this is going to be the best thing ever. I want to see it. I want to see it before making my final judgment. So I'm not mad at the Xbox conference. I'm just a bit upset that I don't know more about Project Scarlet other than stuff that has already been put out there and a bunch of like hype reel people getting hyped up about the machine without showing anything substantive with it, if that makes sense. Halo Infinite, again, looks really cool. They kind of said that, hey, this is going to be taken off from Halo 5, and now the Halo they're jumping onto is busted, and it looks like Cortana's back, and maybe she might be good again. I don't know. It seems like Cortana seems to be A-okay again, but in the end, it's more Halo. I want to see more gameplay from it right away. But overall, guys, they showed some great indie titles. They showed this amazing indie title about this girl, looks like in a portside town, building up her little town, and the animation was so smooth and gorgeous. It looked like you were playing a cartoon. And that's pretty amazing. And they showed another one indie game with a deer that had light above their head. It looks like you were playing a deer and their fawn trying to get back to the forest. Maybe it looks like you're going through Japan trying to escape, and she has magical powers with her horn with light. But that seemed interesting, but that's part of Game Pass. Speaking of Game Pass, the Xbox Game Pass is getting announced, and it's going to have a $15 tier. With this $15 tier, you get Xbox Game Pass, as you know and love. You get the PC version of Xbox Game Pass that's going to come with 100 games with that service, and you get a month of Xbox Live. So this seems like a paradigm shift of their pricing structure. Yeah, that you could buy this stuff separately, but it seems like what Microsoft ultimately wants is they want to get everybody paying $15 a month on a regular basis to have access to Live, to have access to all the games on their Xbox, and to have access to all these games on the PC, so that way you're paying a service to have access to all this stuff coming to the machine, and have early access to stuff as well that are going to be basically limited to people who have subscribed to Xbox Game Pass. So that is something that it's pretty blatant a strategy for Microsoft. I think it's a very smart strategy, and you are saving a bit of money overall than buying the PC Game Pass, the Xbox Game Pass, the Xbox Live separately. You are saving money. Is it going to cost you about $180 per year for this $15 service? If you don't have an Xbox at all and you just want to sign up for the PC version, it is $9.99 per month for the PC version of the Xbox PC Game Pass. So overall, guys, I think that this was a very strong conference from Microsoft. My only disappointment was the announcement of the system itself. That was a big bummer for me, but they came in strong with game after game after game after game. In the end, that's what it's all about. Some of the games were better than others. Some games were more trailers and some had gameplay in it. I overall say this was a very strong showing from Xbox. Not the biggest showing. I think maybe next year when they actually show the actual machine, that's going to be the most exciting thing, but overall they did a good job. What are your thoughts on the Xbox E3 2019 showing? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, if you want more reactions, news reports, first looks, reviews, subscribe, like, comment, all that great YouTube stuff. And as always, thank you for being awesome.